guy first. I was sitting there at the table, and she came to the feeder. I couldn't believe it. I saw the last hummingbird around September 28th, so this was a big surprise.
I don't think there's any question that this is a ruby-throat.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was.
Because I'm looking at the wing feathers
Mm-hmm.
and the tail feathers, and that's, so,
Yeah, that's what the boys said this morning that we're here.
but it's still remarkably unusual to see her
Isn't
so
it
late.
unusual? He looks like he's been through a trauma or something, or she does, doesn't she?
Well, it's the time of year when they molt their feathers.
That's what I was thinking. I thought immediately that she was molting when I first saw her.
So you folks don't sound like you're from Massachusetts.
No, I'm from New York. I only
We're
came
all
up
from New York.
a few years ago.
Well, I grew up early part of my life in suburban New Jersey, and
Oh, really?
so my father was working in New York, and I worked in his office when I was a kid. So
Where in New Jersey?
we lived in Ridgewood before it got to be so expensive. So I've got the band on, and I just want to make sure it's properly adjusted.
My goodness.
And then I'll take some measurements and some pictures.
Well, this is marvelous. I thought he'd be here half the day waiting. That was incredible. Huh? She's been coming to the honeysuckle. We still have a few flowers over there.
I was surprised to hear Lori say that, because everything, I just live over there.
Yeah, everybody's flowers are dead.
But I think you have a lot more shelter here.
And we have that blue, what is it, Lori?
Cardinal flower.
Cardinal flower in the stream. Seems to be still surviving. She went on that, too.
Yeah, the wing is too short to be a black jam.
We were hoping we had something special here.
They're all special.
Well, yes. it is
Even a
special,
ruby
but-
throat at this time of year is very
yes,
special.
of course. But we were really hoping we'd be famous in the book next year.
Well, you never know. This is actually an adult.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They have grooves in their bill when they hatch,
Oh, I
and as
see.
they get older, the grooves go
That's how
away,
you
and
tell.
that's the best way to tell.
Okay. Interesting.
So, I'll measure her bill. The bill is curved, though. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's a little bit curved, isn't it? We were intrigued by that. Every time we got a glimpse, could see that it was curved, we thought, wow, maybe it is a black jam. I kind of thought maybe she was molting, although Lori said they don't molt till they get down south to their...
But they
But
don't all read.
she's-
They don't
yeah,
all read the book.
That's right. That's what I said. I've seen birds. We had an albino pine siskin here a couple of years ago. It was very interesting. She was white. And I spotted her first, too. I was very intrigued by her. Then we had a downy woodpecker. Everywhere where they're white, it was coffee brown, like coffee with cream, you know, that color. She hung around here for a couple of weeks. I called her Mr. Coffee.
Can Mom release her?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wonderful,
Almost,
wonderful.
Yeah. You know, we never know how long it'll sit, but
Yeah. We went to New Jersey, and we had those what were they, Laura? Blue jays. No, gray jays. And they landed in our hand and ate bread. That was fascinating. See, she's molting. You can see it, yeah.
Yeah, this outer primary feather is more club-like, so I understand from
Mm-hmm.
reading about the difference. And that there's nothing, it's not like the tail feather shape on the Rufus and the Allens, it's not as much, it's distinctive. How you doing there, Sport?
You'll have to name her, Lois.
Viola.
Oh, how
Is there
sweet.
any question?
No.
Who spotted her?
How sweet is that?
Who spotted her?
We had a little chipmunk that kept coming up on the table, and I got him to come right in front of me and take seeds. Then I started handing him a peanut, and he'd come right up and put his paw on my hand, lean up and take the peanut out of my hand. Little Simba Long, I had him till the damn cat across the street got him.
Oh dear.
He hunts in our yard all the time, this beggar.
Yes. Boy, you know, you need a makeover, friend.
He surely does. You need some cosmetics there. Is
Oh,
that him chirping?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? I'll be
Mhm.
tied.
Thirsty, too.
Yeah, she's been coming to the feeder
Did
constantly.
you get plenty of pictures?
I've got a video
Oh, all right.
of the whole thing.
So now I don't know that it's going to stay very long
Okay.
because
well,
it's
we'll
very
see.
active, but we'll see. Ready?
Yeah?
Oh, he didn't stay long.